Towards the end of 2023, more than 1,600 Rohingya arrived on boats in Indonesia.
The world's largest refugee camp from Bangladesh. So today we are here approximately 200 of our male and female. So we here because of when we leave Bangladesh camp, we don't safe here. Camp are burning different kind of unknown party. We don't know our camp are burned in fire.
Many of these boats spent weeks at sea after sailing from Bangladesh, where about 1 million Rohingya are sheltering in refugee camps. What actually is leading Rohingya refugees to undertake such perilous journeys? This is one of the world's largest refugee camps. In 2017, when violence and mass persecution broke out in Myanmar's Rakhine state, hundreds of thousands of Rohingya fled across the border into southeastern Bangladesh. At first, they could move freely around the sprawling camps here and even find work. Then, as the Rohingya population grew, so did restrictions on their movements. Now, barbed wire fences surround the camps. Many say they face a dusk to dawn curfew and need permission to leave their camps.
I think Bangladesh has very serious and real concerns. They're an overpopulated country, and the refugees have arrived in one of its most poor and fragile areas.
Under the surface of this grim situation, a darker story unfolds. According to Human Rights Watch, the Rohingya camps have seen a surge in violence among armed groups like the Arakan Rohingya Salvation Army, ARSA, and Rohingya Solidarity Organization, RSO, and criminal gangs.
Groups like ARSA can actually increase violence with the hopes of consolidating power, right? They want to create conditions of insecurity, make people nervous. And the reasons they want to do that is that a group like ARSA can then come in and say, we can protect you, but you have to give us your allegiance, your loyalty, or resources.
Rohingya leaders appointed by the Bangladesh government to manage the refugees are seen as informants and are often targeted by these groups. These leaders take part in night watches, join police raids, and identify members of armed groups, often in front of the suspects themselves. In September 2021, the killing of one prominent Rohingya leader, Muhibullah, shocked the refugee community. He had represented the Rohingya people before the United Nations and during a visit to the White House in Washington. The community mourned his death.
security staff itara ase bile hoy bare soide bile har sarkar madhyame itara to majide call gade tan hoye tara khana hina hayero
29 people have been charged in Muhibullah's killing, and according to the police, ARSA's rebel leader ordered the killing, though the group denies it. While there's no official data, according to Bangladeshi police and a Human Rights Watch report, it's estimated that more than 40 Rohingya have been killed in violent incidents in 2023. UNHCR also recorded 1,400 serious incidents from January to September 2023.
1 month ago, it was happened for me. One group are kidnapping me, and 5 members are trying to kill me. When ARSA group is kidnapping me, then they are demand 5 lakh Bangladeshi taka. I didn't get 5 lakh, but I was give 3 lakh taka. When I give 3 lakh, they are releasing me. After releasing, before 1 day, 5 people are trying again to kill me.
These overcrowded camps are also vulnerable to fires and natural disasters that can leave thousands of refugees without shelter.
What are the problems? The problem is that this decline in humanitarian assistance makes it more difficult to continuously, for example, renew the shelters. You cannot expect these very flimsy huts where people live to last for very long in this climatic circumstances. So you have to invest money all the time, and that money is becoming short. So conditions are now beginning to regress a bit.
Global aid for the Rohingya declined sharply in 2023 as donor nations shifted their priority to the war in Ukraine. The World Food Programme, or WFP, also had to cut food rations for each person from $12 to $8 a month due to funding shortfalls.
Nokula mata fata fata ko dun ni kato ta ni tu ni lu avara mata file mata devala vare ana da ta la la im gani la de
বিয়াদন হতো আমাদের আসি হেইলো তে আমরা মুরাত তুলি ওরা আর বসবাস তাহলে আর এখন আমার পানি লাগবে জরুরত আসছিল পানি জরুরত তো দে তো লামা তো আনি 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 গদি ইয়া খাই আর তো খাই কেউ নাই আর তো হনিকা ফোনে লইবে তারাই নাই
To articulate their grievances, some Rohingya are turning to lyrical poetry. These musical laments, known as taranas, are increasingly used as an instrument of protest. Life is getting harder in the refugee camps, but there is no easy way out. According to the UNHCR, at least 348 Rohingya died or went missing at sea in 2022. And for the recent arrivals in Aceh, locals have refused Rohingya refugees to land.
Kehadiran pengungsi karena memang kami tidak ada tempat yang layak untuk menampung mereka. Karena pengalaman yang beberapa lalu, mereka memang tidak tertib. Mereka sewaktu-waktu melarikan diri. Dan kami mengkhawatirkan takutnya terjadi hal-hal yang tidak diinginkan. Makanya bukan kami tidak peduli dengan rasa kemanusiaan, tapi mereka sewaktu-waktu memang melarikan diri.
Terdapat dugaan kuat ada keterlibatan jaringan tindak pidana perdagangan orang dalam arus pengungsian ini. Pemerintah Indonesia akan menindak tegas pelaku TPPO dan bantuan kemanusiaan sementara kepada pengungsi akan diberikan dengan mengutamakan kepentingan masyarakat lokal.
As the crisis drags on, the Rohingya have found themselves stranded, adrift, and with no safe haven.